Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and welcome. So you ever wonder what you could do with freezer paper and some napkins? So I'm going to put a twist on it, and you guys are going to love this. So let's meet over at the table. So what I have here is I ripped off a piece of the freezer paper, and I'm going to have the shiny side up, and then there's the dull side that goes down, okay? And you're going to need an iron. And what I have, it's set to cotton high. Okay. Do that, let it heat up. We got our napkin here. So I'm going to show you guys the basic one to do with a pretty napkin. Shiny side up. Make sure you cut it to the right size. 2 layers on this one. We'll find out. Let's see. Okay. So we're just going to split it like that. Oh, I think that it is a 3-ply, I think. So if you're not able to get it, we can grab some tape real quick. Let me go grab that. All right. So I just have a piece of Scotch tape here. Let's see. Take it and go like that. There we go. And then it gets it started for you. Little tip there. Oops, I need to rip the napkin. That's okay. We can fix that. So we're just going to take all the plies off here. So this is a 3-ply one. I need to go like this again. There we go. Without ripping the napkin. More. There we go. Just have gentle hands. Okay. Got it like we want it. I don't know if I just have a towel down. So any kind of just ironing surface. I'll move this over so I don't waste too much paper here. Now you can take a piece of baking paper, like a sheet of baking paper, and put that over the top, and then you can iron over that. Or you could just take some paper towels. That's what I've been using, paper towels. But I'm thinking, because this is just a napkin, same difference as a paper towel, pretty much, that I should be able to iron over the top of this. Just make sure you're not touching the waxy part, or it just gets on your iron. We're just going to take this, get it ironed on, and then the wax from the freezer paper sticks nicely to the napkin. So I'm just going to go like this with our little rip here, and you won't even be able to tell. There we go. It adheres down to it. It's just so great. It makes it so you could do so many projects with a napkin that you usually can't do. Turns it into just a piece of paper that you can manipulate and make all kinds of junk journal projects with it. Okay. I'm just making sure. Iron down. Okay, so while that's cooling off over there, what I want to show you guys is if you have some napkins that just don't have any decorative anything on them, there's always fun things that you can do to decorate them. Okay, so I just have a black napkin here. Okay. And we're gonna, I don't know, this might be a 2. Yeah, I think it's a 2 ply. So then you just take your napkin and it apart. Okay. Go ahead and take that apart. And what we would do is you can iron it down first, or you could decorate it and then iron it down. So I already have one already decorated, and I'm going to talk you guys through what I did to it. Okay. So it was just a black napkin. And what I did is I took gesso. I just took some just white gesso. It's not the clear, it's the white. And got my stamps, just my rubber stamps out, and I did some stamping on the napkin just to decorate it. And I think it turns out really cool. So this is definitely something you can do to jazz it up and get it a decorative napkin. Okay. So I'm going to move that one to the side, and then I did this one too. I did birds on this one, and you can see it kind of ripped and stuff, but I don't really mind that. Just kind of trim it. So if you're worried about the paint getting on your iron or anything like that, then you could go ahead and just put your paper towel down, or baking paper, or whatever you want to use. Because this is a fun, just quick decorative little thing you can do, is just take some stamps and if you have a white paper towel, or I mean a napkin, you can go ahead and do the same thing and just stamp it with some, black ink would work, or some black acrylic paint, and just put some decorative stamps all around. You just keep checking it and see. So I'm just going to keep ironing this down and get it stuck to our paper here. All right, so I got it all ironed on here. I'm going to put it to the side to cool off, and I'll show you guys one more, well, a couple more things that you could do if you don't have some decorative napkins. So another thing you can do if you do not have decorative napkins is you can add watercolor to them. So I just took some watercolors and, dipped them in water, of course, and then the paint, and then just let them do their thing. Just put it all around and did some fun decorative napkins. So this is definitely something you can do if you don't have any fancy, already made napkins. So what I did is, when I peeled and had extras here throughout the years of just keeping, keep the insides here, because these are great to use. And I just used these to go ahead and add and do some fun paints on. But if you do not have any of this, you can use, I don't know if you guys know this, you can use paper towels. I know. So I got paper towels here that I did pretty much. You can do it with the, of course, with the watercolors, and do the same thing. These are already decorative. They already had something on them. But what you could do is RIT dye is a great thing to use too. So that's this, and it's just a fabric dye, and it's a liquid concentrate. This stuff works great. You just add some water, and you can put it in a spritzer bottle. I usually do like a lid to about 12 ounces or so. So a half a lid to 8 ounces, 4 to 8 ounces, something like that. Just kind of judge it to see how strong and how much color and how diluted you want it. So you could just play around with that. But this stuff is great. It comes in all kinds of colors. And you could take it and spritz it in a bottle, do different colors, or you can take a paintbrush and do the same thing as this. And so, yeah, so those are definitely some options you can do if you do not have decorative napkins. So I'm going to do the same thing and get these ironed down, and then we'll talk about what we can make with them. Went ahead and got all these cut out, and it's just great that they're able to use as paper now. So you can take your flimsy napkins and make them into something that you can make some fun things in your junk journals with. And you got the nice crinkle effect to it. I love that. That's the best part. And you can do some fun decorative stamping and different things like that just to make your own napkins and just decorate them the way you want to do them. And then we got the big one, the big fancy one here. Okay, so these are definitely fun to make with napkins, but I want to show you guys some more freezer paper ideas that I did, and I'll make sure to put them on the end screen. And I'll show you guys different ways that I've folded them that you can do with the napkins too. So this is one with fabric. This is freezer paper and fabric. And the cool thing about it is that it's got paper on the inside. And I love the fact that you can do whatever you would do just on a regular paper when you're doing junk journaling and stuff. You can do your stenciling on the inside, you know, add your paper to this little booklet, your little signature, and then do some more stenciling. And I just did a closure here. Tie that off, and this is just with fabric, and you got your nice crinkle effect. So I show you guys how to do that and this cute little booklet that you can just flip up, and it's with fabric. So go check that one out. It'll be on the end screen. And that's with fabric. And then this one is with magazines. So I show you guys how to do this coin little pouch here. And this is fun. So this is just a neat little, I mean, this is just, you get your magazine pages out. We go through and look through some cool stuff. And then I show you guys how to do this little pouch, which comes in nice, and you can clip it into your journals. Envelopes are great to do. This fun little booklet here, like that. So I show you guys how to do this booklet, and this is just the cover of it. And this big one is really cool. I show you guys how to do that with a magazine page on the front and the back, and then I show you guys how I add this closure inside of it to make it stay. So this is all with freezer paper and magazines, and then with fabric and with napkins. So these are some ideas you can definitely do with the napkins to put them all together and make some fun things for your junk journals. So I hope you guys found this informational. And if you please, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.